Hello everyone, my name is Megan, welcome back to my channel, and we're playing Long Live the Queen again. So I tested out a couple different methods off-screen, trying to survive the bandit attack, and I tried upping my archery, because the skills I failed was in archery, reflexes, and battlefield medicine. So I upped all of them to 50, and then I wouldn't be able to up them anymore without upping everything else. And even with archery and reflexes both at 50, I still failed the check. And with battlefield medicine at 50, I still failed the check. So unless I'd been studying it all the way up to that point, I can't learn it within the 2 weeks. So I have to not go to the party, sadly, because I can't survive the bandit attack. Maybe with battlefield medicine and archery, I'd be able to know not to push an arrow into my side, but it doesn't seem to affect the outcome despite just having those two skills. So, sadly, I can't go to the party because my girl's too stupid to not push an arrow into her vital organs. So, we're gonna skip it, and instead we're gonna learn some things. So, I forget what my skills are at already. So I can up my presence to max and my composure to max all at once. And then I feel like having archery would be a good thing, because it's come into play a few times now. So that's obviously a skill that should be increased. Maybe not this time, but it should be increased. So I think my conversation skills are pretty much maxed out. I need court manners a little higher. So I'll up that just to have everything a little bit higher up, I guess. Okay. I've already read this one out before, so we're just gonna skip that. Okay, so for court manners, you study the traditions of ballroom etiquette. I've read all this out as well. I just realized. Okay, so we can up that to 63 now because everything's over 50. Also, I failed the logistics and trade. I thought that was lumen magic last time for the check, but it's not. It's logistics and trade, so I probably, if I knew more about that, I'd probably know what's up with that, but I don't. There's the divination, so that's the magic part. I don't know. Apparently I'm just very everything. I don't even. And I unlocked a few outfits, so like if you max out a whole bunch of the reflexes and stuff, you get a tutu. Because that's also where dance is, so you can get a tutu, and it'll boost your reflexes and your dance and flexibility. And there's another one. You guys saw it though. I had it last time. It was for royal demeanor, I think. Yeah. So we're gonna max out presence a little more because now we can. So let's raise our presence, or I thought they were. Am I just dumb? Also, I don't know if this does anything. So I'm just gonna not be a jerk, because I tried clicking the do nothing and it didn't seem to really change. So I'm not sure how that works quite yet. Okay. So what am I not having? I'm so confused. So does royal demeanor have to be up before I can boost conversation? Oh, no, I don't have... Oh. I was looking at the conversation stats when I was thinking royal demeanor, so that's what I did last time. I'm dumb. That's my fault. Okay, so composure and elegance will do. Someone's hitting my heels. So composure is now maxed, so we just need to up elegance, which we're getting up to 31.5. Okay, so more... there's the outfit again. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna send our regrets, because there's no way to get to that party, sadly. I have to stay here. And it sucks. But I have to. Okay, so I'm gonna just visit the dungeons because I can. My new outfit. So coronet. There we go. That was what it was called. Coronet. Okay. So we're gonna just only up elegance and it'll go past 50 most likely. Yeah, it's gonna go past 50. You are strapped into a corset and hoop skirt and practice walking with these. The corset makes it hard to breathe and twist, and the skirt sways out of control if you move too rapidly. Yeah, that sounds like hoop skirts. I have worn one and I have one in my closet. I also own a corset. It's actually very comfortable though. I actually like corsets quite a lot. You practice graceful arm gestures for every motion, from offering your hand for a kiss to taking hold of a banister at the stairs. You practice eating slowly and with a minimum of mess, chewing each bite a set number of times before swallowing. That seems very, very queenly. Like, overly queeny. Oh, I've got a tiny little crown on my head I didn't notice before. I did not know I could do that. Huh. I can go back. Interesting. Sigh. All my friends are at Gwendolyn's party and I don't get to go. I sent Gwendolyn a letter saying I couldn't come, but it was her mother, the Countess, who replied. I think she's insulted that I didn't consider the event important enough to attend. It's also just that I know from experience that I would die. It's mostly that I know I would die. Let's be a little bit more depressed and afraid. Okay, so I'm still pretty cheerful, so that's always good. Okay, so we're gonna up presence more, and a little bit of composure. You are strapped into tight, heavy armor and made to walk around in it, learning that any attempt at some movement will catch painfully or trip you up. Slow and steady is the way to go. Your teacher smears your body and clothes with strawberry jam and makes you walk around like that for hours, facing the funny looks and snickers aimed at you without hiding or becoming angry. Some weird teaching methods. You practice being aware of your environment, seeing everything as it transpires around you, and feeling that you are in control of it all. You practice giving commands to the castle staff, neither asking nor demanding, but telling them what needs to be done. As long as you believe it to be true, they will as well. Okay, so I think that's the point where I would pass that check. Matters have come to a crisis. Aris, the Duchess of Lila, has declared civil war. What? Apparently she feels that you are a weak leader, unfit to be queen, and has managed to sway several others to her banner. Who is against me? A number of minor earls and countesses. The Duchess of Mead and the Duke of Kigal. I feel like I've met the Duchess of Mead. The Duchess of Sudbury is with Lila. Okay, so not going to the party appears to have pissed off the Duchess of Sudbury, who is now essentially my enemy. Uh-oh. But Gwendolyn's my friend! Sudbury is completely surrounded by rival duchies. She may not have a choice. The situation in Hellas and Marie is less clear. What forces can she muster, and what are we still holding? We have 4 battalions and 1 platoon. The naval side is, of course, useless in this conflict. By my estimate, Aris can field 5 battalions and 1 platoon. That's not good. It will come down to a question of strategy. There are ways to increase the number of soldiers you have available. You could offer a pardon to various imprisoned criminals in exchange for military service. I'm gonna do that. I feel like this might backfire. And if I die, that sucks. Alright, let's do that. Criminals probably already know how to fight. Very well. Forces are in motion, but they will take time to reach their peak. So saving now could just screw me over entirely. This could be bad. This could be bad. Visit the dungeons. Okay, well that didn't do much. Okay, so what's my mood? My mood is... I'm getting very willful, so I'm gonna need to go and, like... I guess... do some court things. Try to get that down to yielding and be more pressured will raise lonely. I just gotta be afraid. Okay, so... I need more for accounting. My accounting is very low right now, but my presence is very high. So I might be able to pass the presence check now. So I'm gonna do some work in accounting. But he straight up told me I need to have... It's all gonna come down to strategy. So because they said it'd take some time to go into motion, I don't think I have to go all out. But I'm gonna still start researching that a little bit. Which I get a penalty to right now, but it's okay. Oh, right. The negotiator for the rebels have arrived to speak with you. Surrender now and I will be lenient. We are not here for our surrender. We are here for yours. Relinquish the authority of the throne and you will not be harmed. The Duchess of Aris and her family will rule Nova as regents. You will be allowed to maintain a figurehead title. Many lives will be spared and your domain will continue to be the future in safer, wiser hands. Never! I am the queen! Since we cannot come to an agreement, we will meet you on the battlefield. Fine. Okay, so I'm going to go do some courty things. Okay, so I'm much too willful right now. So that's changed my mood. Oh no, I'm angry. I'm angry, not willful. Angry. So my skill bonuses right now are actually to accounting. So I'm gonna go a little bit harder into strategy. I'm gonna do 2 strategy this time. It sounds like I'm gonna need that more than accounting at the moment. Okay. A bonus by being angry. So, you study the effects of battle stress on troops and how morale can turn the tide of combat. You study military recruitment and the importance of training and motivation in making soldiers who can trust and depend on each other. You learn about how units reinforce each other in the field, gaining strength through proximity and the covering of weaknesses. You study the effects of different kinds of battle terrain for both offense and defense. And I've now maxed out my strategy skill. You may now tour the barracks on the weekends. Oh! Okay, I can go to the barracks now. That's interesting. I don't know how useful— oh shit, stuff's going on. War rages for control of Nova. As defending queen, you are required to take personal control of your forces. Battles are won and lost, fallen soldiers decorating the landscape. The final outcome is a victory for your side. Your forces sweep through the rebellious duchies and are met with cheers by the local population. Aris, the ringleader, is executed, and the other rebels forced to pay tribute to keep their holdings. Of course, there's also a cost paid in lives. Ooh, total casualties were 1 1/2 battalions on your side and 1 1/4 battalions amongst the rebels. I lost more than them then. Your stronger position and strategy made you able to win despite your losses. Of course, there are no more rebel soldiers now. They are once more your loyal subjects. Cool. So that'll get my willful down and up my pressured. Okay. I'm pretty okay with that. Can I go down, talk to Adar? Who's Adar? Oh, is that my boyfriend? Yeah. Oh. Okay, you find Adar digging a hole under a bush in the garden. Hi, Elodie. What are you doing? Nothing. You've been busy a lot lately. It suddenly occurs to you that no one has told Adar what's been going on. You went to war with his family. You had his stepmother executed. And he has no idea. Brag about it? I won't brag about it. I'm gonna break the news gently. I feel like he's not gonna be happy with me, but I don't feel I should lie to him. As best you can, you explain the conflict and how Aris's death was necessary to preserve the peace in Nova. It's hard to tell how much he understands, because he goes completely quiet and doesn't speak to you for the rest of the day. Okay. Well, I'm gonna save my game, but I'm gonna save it in a separate slot. Just in case I don't like having done that, but I'm gonna keep playing through that file, because I feel like it's pretty decent so far. I haven't died again, yet. And I'm gonna up my accounting a lot, and hopefully that'll help me out with getting into the treasury, and then I can actually do some Lumen stuff before the game ends. Okay, but that's everything for now. This will be the end of the episode, so if you liked it, hit that like button down below, and if you didn't like it, press the dislike button, and I'll know, based off of that, what people would like me to play more of or play less of. And if you liked my face, you can click the subscribe button, which is also down below. It's right near the like buttons. And yeah, then you'll get to see more of me and more of my games. Okay, so until next time everybody, bye bye!